Welcome to Worms and Warriors, and welcome to our Ultimate General Civil War campaign. This is the CSA playthrough, and we're in the Peninsula campaign, the 1862 Peninsula campaign to be precise. We're with Brigadier General Worms, and we've just finished the Battle of Shiloh. You might remember, if you watched the last episode, that we picked up the reward of having Nathan Bedford Forrest and his 300 cavalrymen join us. So that's why one of these divisions has got 5 brigades in it, even though we can only have 4. But anyway, so yeah, we're into this campaign now. We've got 4 battles to fight. We've got the first Battle of Winchester, the Cross Keys Battle, and the Battle of Port Republic, and then the Grand Battle of Gaines Mill. All these battles are pretty damn tough. So the first Battle of Winchester is first. I always do these historically, as I mentioned before. If you're new here, then you can always watch this one as a standalone episode, or you can go back and check out the previous episodes and watch through the whole thing and see how our guys have developed as we've gone on. But first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to put some new guys into these units. So I'm going to do a bit of recruiting, and I'll do that off camera. I doubt most of you guys want to see this stuff. I'll talk through quickly what I've done. Once it's done, I'll cut back in and I'm done with it. Alright then, so we've done a bit of recruiting here, and I've put my hand in my pocket and we've spent quite a lot of money. We do have 56 reputation points available, so we can get extra money and extra recruits if we need to, or some more weapons. But let's have a quick go through what we've done here. I've actually equipped Avril with the 1853 Enfield rifle, which is a nice weapon. It's probably our best weapons. There's 1,800 of those guys. Most of our guys are armed with these 1841 Mississippi rifles, which are decent. A Lawrence rifle for those guys. Forrest with some sawed-off shotguns, but we're probably not going to use cavalry in the next fight. 17 Napoleons under Hoffman. Douglas with Mississippis. Barnes with Mississippis. Polk is a new commander here. I've just put him in so we could have 500 guys in this unit. Again, we're probably not going to use cavalry in the next fight. Bass with his 12-pound howitzers. Siegfried, I've equipped them with Lawrences. They did have those Springfield 1842 muskets, which is what Walton and Darden are both still armed with. Simply because I want to save a bit of money up. Let's stick another bit more in supply. Cabell here, I've also spent some money on a few more 24-pound howitzers, which are pretty damn effective. Particularly at close range, blasting that infantry. We're going to go with the 1 core, like I said, and we're just about there. Alright, so I'm just about ready to go into this battle now. Let's have a quick read of what's happening. So the first Battle of Winchester, 25th of May, 1862. We've decided to launch offensive operations on the Union forces in the Shenandoah Valley, preventing them from reinforcing their offensive against Richmond. We must use a bold strategy by employing audacity and rapid, unpredictable movements on the whole valley. Therefore, you will use a small, flexible force. The rest of your army will take position at the outskirts of our capital. The Union commander of the Department of the Shenandoah, Major General Nathaniel P. Banks, is attempting to reorganize his army at Winchester and defend the town. Move swiftly and attack that Union force. Right. So if we win this battle, we get 4 more reputation points, 4,300 new recruits, and $64,500. So really, we've got to win it. 3,300 if we draw. $53,800 and loss of 5 reputation points. If we lose, it's 9 reputation points gone and barely anything in terms of rewards, obviously, because we don't want to be losing these battles. So the first Battle of Winchester, let's get going. We can have 8 brigades in this battle, 13,400 enemy with 34 guns, so substantial force. We're going to go with an infantry heavy force here, probably use 1 battalion of artillery, 1 battery of artillery, whatever you want to call it, and 7 infantry units. I think that's probably the way to go with this one. It seems that the Federals decided to give a battle and deployed around the town of Winchester. Our scouts report that General Banks has no more than 4 brigades supported by artillery and light units. You will have at your disposal a significant force to crush the Federal army and capture the city. The enemy is outnumbered, so we need to prevail on the field. Bring us victory and inflict at least 30% more casualties on the enemy. Godspeed, General. Right, so it's starting us off with this kind of force. It's put the cavalry in here. I don't think we need cavalry. I don't think we're going to need cavalry for this one. We're going to stick with Hoffman and his 17 guns. So we're going to be stuck with one of these guys with Springfield muskets still. Okay, that's fine. So this is what our force is looking like. We're going to have how many? Like 14,000 infantry here, I guess. just on first class. And Hoffman's guns. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. I feel fairly good with this. Let's have a quick look at the battlefield before we start. So, let's open terrain here. Not too far to go. Yeah. But that's actually... This is going to be difficult. I bet they're going to be lined up in here. They're going to have troops in the town as well. There'll be skirmishers out on the field as well, no doubt. So what we'll do a skirmisher screen, send them forward, move some troops onto the flanks, see if we can maybe move 2 or 3 brigades around the flank, and this will be our main attack here with 3 brigades, 2 or 3 brigades around the back. The rest are going to, maybe we'll keep them busy. See how this works out. 6,000 men are going to make that flank attack. Mississippi's, and Lawrence's, yeah, so they're nicely armed. Let's get started. And we're going to pause right away. So it's a 2.5 hour long battle, and we can spot skirmishers immediately. So let's get our skirmishers out. Probably going to get the full complement of skirmishers. Let's push these 2 skirmishers out on the flank. Let's send a couple of guys scouting up ahead. And then it'll allow our main force to hopefully march in. Hopefully, being the key word there. As always, let me know what you think of this fight, or this coming fight, in the comments. See what you think. See how I blunder it. I usually make some mistakes here and there, and that's fine. I'm fine with that kind of thing. I mean, it'd be boring, right, if everyone just got everything right all the time. Wouldn't it? I think so. Anyway, let's get started. Ooh, a full brigade volley. Nice. Press on, Walton. Press on, Walton skirmishers. Come on, boys. So basically, we're going to try and pin whatever he's got in place. They're going to be lined up in these woods. That's pretty obvious. The merest child knows that that's where they will be. Skirms. Nice, routed. So skirmishers are going to screen us. More skirmishers there in that building. I guess it's a farm of sorts. We're going to overpower them. We're going to have 3 lots of skirmishers there. We're taking artillery fire. Okay. Let's be very cautious. Oh, cavalry. So our flank guys didn't move, or I forgot to tell them to move, one or the other. I suspect this is the latter. Okay, we've pushed them out of that farm. Okay, nice job. Spotted some more skirmishers there. Siegfried's boys spotted them. Taking fire, and more skirmishers again. Oh, it's those guys from the farm. Oh shit. Took flanking fire from that unit, okay. We'll not panic yet, we've got 2 hours 10, so a bit of time. Just seen a brigade marching into here. That's banks there as well, okay. Let's get our skirmishers forward. So you spotted Donnelly's brigade in the woods. flanking fire from that gun. Ooh, Walter's taking fire from Collins. Let's hope Hoffman can get some good fire going here. He's pretty close, so we should be able to shell them at least. Our skirmishers are keeping them busy, which is fine. I mean, they're taking lots of casualties actually, but that's okay. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pull him back. We're not pressing this attack, you'll probably noticed. There's another brigade in there. Artillery fire is causing them some damage. It's nice. And the flank movement's moving in here, taking a time though. Just over an hour and a half to go in this battle. Okay. We'll press our forward attack once our flanking movement is in place. The artillery making good work here. 68 casualties inflicted. Skirmishers taking the majority of the fire, and they're in the wheat field here, so it's not bad. Oh, fall back. Yankee cavalry maneuvering in our rear. Oh dear. Oh, he's actually moved out of there. I did not see that coming. That's fine. Walton skirmishers surrender. Ah, what? I suppose they were charged by a brigade. Let's go, boys. Double time. And here we go. We're going to engage from the front as well. We're being incredibly aggressive here. They are counter pushing. Okay, hold firm, boys. Yes, that was some good canister blasts there. 400 casualty inflicted by Hoffman. Nicely done. not over, of course. We have flank. Oh. Hold firm, boys. I think Donnelly's almost ready to go. Fairly high casualties for us, but you know, it's okay. Hatch surrender. It's okay. That's that cavalry. Nice. It's gone pretty well, I think. Got flank attack guys are pretty damn exhausted, so let's give them a moment. Quite high casualties, but I think it's going to even itself out. I do kind of wish I'd brought some cavalry, but it's okay. Hoffman did an awesome job. Yeah, he did lose 37 men, but they've inflicted 464 casualties. That's awesome. Our flank and force did pretty well as well. High casualties inflicted, except for Preston, who lost quite a lot of men. I know I've said it a few times, I love the simple graphics here. It looks awesome. I love the trees and stuff. The little corpses around the place and scarred up from artillery fire and whatnot. They are making a move on us. Let's see if we can break them here. Oh, where did he come from? 24 minutes left in the scenario and we've driven Collins off. Nice, some supplies captured. Them, charge them. Must be too exhausted to charge. Let's speed this up a little bit. Send Kemper in for a charge into the route and Donnelly. Get them done over. I kind of thought we might have got them to surrender, but I guess not. Alright, so that was pretty good. Nice and quick. What do we lose? 1,800 men. Not amazing. One gun. Almost 4,000 infantry lost for them. 16 guns, 375 men, 279 cavalry, and 315 missing. I guess that's the guys we captured. Yep. All goals met for the victory. Siegfried, 879 kills, 373 death. Losses, rather. Who lost the most? Let's have a look. Oh, Donnelly lost over 1,000 men. 900 for Gordon. Yeah, not too bad. Officers. Douglas promoted to colonel, and Ray Hoffman to colonel as well. Nice job from Hoffman there. He's the artillery commander. What did we capture? Some Sharps 1855 carbines. A bunch of 1842 muskets. Retrieved some Lawrence rifles. Retrieved some Mississippi rifles. Handful of Enfield rifles retrieved. Captured some palmettos. Some 12-pound howitzers and 2,000 supplies. Okay. That's all in all. That's not too bad. The Homeland Defense Cross. Okay. $64,500, 4,300 recruits, because we exchanged 315 prisoners for 484 additional. So I don't know why there isn't a 4 at the end of that. But, you know, I'm not bothered. We've got a career point to give out. I'm going to put a reconnaissance maybe. What do we see then if we do that? Well, let's do it. Yeah, let's go ahead. Barracks. We've got a major available and Albert Sidney Johnston. We've got 60 points now as well. So we need to fill up some of these dudes. Let's get them in there. Let's get them up to 2,000 with the Enfield rifles. That's why it's a bit more expensive. We'll keep a bit more of an eye on the next few. Yeah, we might as well fill them up. Yep, and we'll fill these guys up as well. Douglas, Mississippi rifles. How did they do in the last battle? Losses 266 kills, 627, so nice. Very well done. Yeah, we'll fill them. Cost us a little bit of money because we ran out of armory weapons. Bonds. Yeah, let's fill those guys up as well. $4,000, may as well. I quite like these Mississippi 1841s. Oh, Hoffman can now get some more guns as well. Let's see if we can get him up to 18, but no, we can't. You can only have one more. Okay, that's 17 guns for Hoffman. Siegfried. Ooh, 373 casualties last time, 879 kills. Pretty good. We're low on Lawrence rifles. Let's take these guys to 1,600. We'll decide whether we need more in there after. Fill him up.
Yes,
Just
sir.
those crappy Springfield muskets. Alright, so this is how we're looking, and we're going to go ahead into the next battle, Cross Keys, but that'll be for the next episode. These are just short episodes, really. Just one quick battle, and we'll fight these one episode at a time. If you follow off this channel regularly, then you'll know that most days there's a longer episode of Grand Tactician: The Civil War, which is kind of a bit more of a strategy-based game as opposed to this being a tactical battle game. So yeah, usually I have a longer episode of Grand Tactician as well as a shorter episode of this or something else. So that's how we roll on this channel. There's new content most days. There wasn't any yesterday if you're watching these day to day. I had some internet problems and I had some work to do and some other stuff going on yesterday, so I didn't manage to get an episode out, sadly. I did actually manage to record one, but by the time I edited edited the episode, it was already past 10 p.m. and then would have had to upload, and it would have dropped in the middle of the night, which is not usually that good. But anyway, so I hope that you're enjoying whatever you're doing today. I hope that if you like this video, you're going to leave a like. Let me know what you thought of it by putting a comment. Let me know what you thought in the comments. I like to respond to people in the comments. I like to have a chat. And hopefully, I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day, whatever you're doing. Ta-ra for now.